Well, I'm getting ready to set up this live trap, and you know, I know that raccoons are really hard to catch, and they're just really smart. They're too smart to be caught, just about. So I was watching a YouTube video, and they let the camera run for about 14 hours, and this raccoon went all around and around it, and what they had was a can of cat food sitting along about there, and the raccoon would reach through with his little paws, and he'd flip that can around in there, and he never did go in to the other end. And the way this works is this trap door is open on this end, and there's a little lever that runs from here down to this panel, and the idea is that the animal will enter from this end and go up to the food, and then when he steps on this little paddle here, you'll see that door drops down. But I don't know if it's going to work or not. Anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. But what I did see in that video I watched is they never did catch the raccoon, but he kept knocking this can around and getting it over to the edge, and I suppose he could dip a little bit out of it. So my thought is that I'm going to wire this down, and I'm going to poke a couple holes in the bottom of that can and run some wire through there and loop it around there. And then of course this is closed off, and I'm going to put it like it's just kind of out of his reach this way, but if he comes in here far enough that he'll have to step on this paddle in order to reach that. And I don't know if he'll come in that other end or not, and you know, it might take days. It might be a matter of setting this trap enough and having it out there so that he kind of gets used to it. I mean, I know he's going to be wary of it tonight because it wasn't there last night. It's something new. I mean, he's used to just hopping up on top of that stove out there and grabbing the fish food and having himself a little treat. Opens it up and just has a little treat. So I'm going to see if I can have me a little treat. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wire that little can down in there and then put the bait in that can so that he can. Now probably, you know, I'll probably have to tie this trap down too in order to keep him from tipping it over maybe and accidentally setting it off. So I'm going to work on that. I'll shoot a little bit more here in a minute. Where would a good arky be without baling wire? Tell you what, sure do come in handy, don't it? Now I'm going to run that, loop that through those holes in the bottom of that can, and like onto that, and then in turn twist these wires up on the bottom of that cage and hold that can in place, and I'll go ahead and put my bait in there and we'll see what happens. Never know. Sure, one thing, I'm sure if he does decide to mess around with this bait, I'm sure that he'll wake me up about 2 o'clock in the morning like he did this morning. There we go. That's I don't know, that's my idea. That's what I'm going to try anyway. That's solid in there, so that's just out of his reach, and you'll have to go, you just about have to step on that paddle to get up in there and get that. So we'll give that a shot.